All right, you said big changes. Those certainly are. Thanks very much. On the FireWatch tonight, the river complex is continuing to grow, now more than 185,000 acres with 30% containment. Newswatch 12's Daniel Ramirez was able to get an inside look at how firefighters are fighting that massive complex of fires.
Brian, so we find ourselves here in the Haypress fire, which is one of the 3 fires, part of the river complex fire. And I find myself here with Cody Stocker, who's the
Division supervisor
here in the regards to the Haypress fire. And just if you could be able to just provide us some details of the situation that you guys have been dealing with around here.
The situation that we've been dealing with has been challenging with both the terrain and the ground that we're in, and then also having to deal with what Mother Nature hands us. Where we're standing at now was the result of a front that moved in and had 12 to 15 mile an hour winds that brought the fire out of the wilderness, down through here in a matter of hours. Basically everything from behind us to the west and then pushed back up towards the east was, in a continuous flank fire for several hours before the rain showed up later that night at around 11 o'clock that basically stopped it from its flanking progression out towards the north into the valley floor of Scott Valley.
Okay, and then if you could just detail some of the tactics that you guys have in regards to just over the next coming days here.
So we're looking at going direct where we can, where it makes sense, and we will be successful at. Other places, we'll be using indirect and, letting the fire come down to our lines, securing everything that we have, behind us. That way we're not losing what we already have in place, and going forward, make sure that with the next front that is predicted to show up, that we are not caught in a situation that we lose containment of this, going in around these communities.
Okay. And there will be a community meeting for residents tomorrow, and we will be able to have a link to that on our website, kdrv.com, once it is posted. But for now, reporting on the River Complex fire, back to you, Brian, in the studio.